Welcome to the 15th episode of the Pixelated Perception with yours truly, our Russell Jimbo, followed shortly after by the Rodney Pickens.
Yo,
Yo,
what do you do, baby boo?
Yo.
shut up. And we got Big Cat Man in the house, aka Denzel, aka the Cat.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Oh my
Fuck.
god.
And that's what it is. And then we got
The cap is
Lerone.
coming.
Omega
Hey.
Lerone.
Hey.
Yep. He's here. He's doing
Yes,
some
I-
weird shit.
I'm living
Uh,
life. What you mean?
Yeah. You also have a special guest. Unprecedented, ever before seen. We got Austin here. We don't know if he actually wants to be here, but he can whenever he wants. Regardless. Oh, there he is.
What's up, Austin?
Welcome.
My
Welcome.
condolences, big dog. Got to get this
All
man some
right.
cheeks.
Where do you want to start?
Man, so much shit came out this last month, bro.
Well, how about you tell us about what you've been playing then, Lerone?
Okay, for once in my life, I've been playing video games, G.
This man been gaming.
I've been gaming. We've been playing Persona 3 Reload. We've been playing Tekken 8. We've been playing GranBlue Fantasy Relink.
Yeah,
and we've
yeah.
been playing Power.
Oh shit. Tell me about that Power World.
Yeah, Nintendo's in shambles. That crap is great. Better than they came out with like the last 10 years.
What do you think
Ouch.
makes it so good?
It breaks the formula that you gives us the freedom to let's let truthful thoughts win. You ever rage when you lose a Pokemon battle? But I would delete you if I could, but now you can. You pull out the butcher knife and just get rid of them.
Yeah.
Mm,
Hey
that's
yo.
wild.
Hey. Basically, it's like ever since they came out with Breath of the Wild Nintendo,
Yeah.
I feel like they've tried to like mimic that open world game and some of the other titles like Mario and like the last couple Pokemon
I think Mario
games.
did it first, right?
I believe
Mario
so.
Galaxy, Mario
Not-
World, or whatever.
Odyssey, it was either
Odyssey.
Odyssey or it was what's it called, Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
Which one of those came out first? I can't remember.
I don't remember, yeah, but
But yeah, they copied off of Breath of the Wild, and Odyssey did it pretty well. But Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, they did not really. The frame rate was bad. They tried to recycle the same formula.
how are those games running bad? That's crazy to me.
It's because the Switch ain't strong, man. And then like some
How do
issues
you
on that
not know
part.
how to make like? They don't have to look that good.
It does. They don't. They don't.
Like they just gotta perform good. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. But that's what being a monopoly in that kind of franchise. Like, who are the biggest competitors is there? Digimon? Yeah, okay.
Digimon.
Right, like no one's taking that like seriously.
Digimon.
Like, come on. I love Digimon, but
Don't they still make games?
no.
Those,
They
those-
do.
They have a
I
card
have
game
no
too.
idea what those cyber.
Don't know what
games
about
are
any of that, yeah.
Not
So
as
I'm
many
trying to
as
show you
in
like
YouTube.
hella Digimon fans for real. Like, no,
Oh yeah.
no, it's definitely
Screw
good.
those guys.
No, it's good, but it's like they don't have any competitors, so they didn't really have any chance to. Nothing was forcing them to innovate, really. So they just got really complacent. And, here comes the other studio and just said, "We just want to make a fun game." They
They also
definitely,
had the E for everyone thing, right? As a
Yeah.
major restrictor. You're
What's
not pulling out a
Power
gun
World?
and shooting a goddamn Pokemon in the face in Pokemon.
it was Power World, T.
I don't know. But you're not
Right.
shooting a gun at people. So, I mean,
That's
that's cool. I never fucked with Pokemon. I'm sure it's
You
fun.
should go forward Pokemon with
The
guns.
only time I ever
Pokemon
wanted
Guns is
to
A1.
was when they showed that one game where like the Pokemon rolled up and like Ion Cannon, that other Pokemon just deleted
Oh,
it.
Arceus?
Oh, Arceus?
I guess if
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that
one
was
where you
pretty
could get
funny.
Hyper Beam, like just strolling about.
Yeah,
I still need to finish
Like, that's
that.
a cool idea.
Actually.
does Power let like? Do the Pokemon have like crazy attacks, or are they just like basic stuff?
No, someone definitely got Hyper Beam. It was crazy. No, Rarer and more legendary the power, or the crazier their actual animations and attacks are.
They, like actually interact with the environment.
Oh, they could burn down your house. Oh,
I want like the big budget, like this fucking thing just shot a water cannon through my house and blew it up, bro. Like,
with our special guest Austin, is he still in the chat? Last time I played, last time I played with him before my computer exploded. Rest in peace, my old computer. This big ass horde of fire pals attacked the settlement,
And
blew
they
up this
burned
man's
down my
house,
house.
ran
Yeah,
this man's
my
face.
kids were in there.
They oh no, bro.
Yeah, it was tragic. This man called up the name of Cineram. It was the first time he saw him. He like Satan. It was crazy.
damn.
That's actually crazy.
Oh yeah, good times.
Good game, good game. Alright.
Fucking
What was the
wild.
next one? Persona?
On 3. Yeah, so we shooting ourselves in the head again, boys. In HD.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
HD,
HD.
in game, in
That
game.
just sounds so wild.
But you're using an evoker. Come on,
It
Rodney.
is one of the
You know,
dopest ways to summon a persona. I will say that.
It is
Like
the
nothing
dopest.
beats put the yeah.
Literal
Good
gun
stuff.
to your head, huh?
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
that shit being controversial when it came out like 20 years ago.
Yeah, and now it's
I
back.
was back before everybody.
No one
was
gives a
all
shit
soft.
now, which is kind of funny. Yeah. I think
They got a lot
Persona
of other
has
stuff to worry about.
yeah, I think it's also gained a reputation now. Like it was kind of newer then, and I think now
Yeah.
it has the like, no, that's part of
It's
the
got the
game. Calm
backup.
down.
Let's be fair. Persona 3 was the game that made that whole series popular.
Exactly.
Because before 3 you had 1 and 2, which were good games. But they lacked the whole social element of the game, which I think kind of widened the target audience a bit.
Hmm.
And this game had a better feel than that. The music was, I mean, all the music was good in all the Personas, even the old ones. But yeah, 3 was definitely the big one that like there's a big difference between Personas 3, 4, and 5 versus 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's like going from Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 to 4.
Exactly.
Whole other planet.
Oh yeah, I'll be spending the next 150 hours, at the school, shoot myself in the head to save the world.
Smooth 150. You know, nothing major.
No,
Is it your
man.
favorite?
I don't know yet. 3 was my favorite gameplay wise. 4 was my favorite story wise, and 5 had my favorite character.
What was different about the gameplay?
So one thing you could do in 3 that you couldn't do in 4 and 5 was you could switch your weapon to any weapon type. It kind of kept you with a katana or a short sword or a dagger in 4 and 5 respectively.
Uh-huh.
But the dude in Persona 3 can have any weapon type. That's because there was actually slashes and pierce attacks that affected enemies differently in Persona 3. That's not the same in
Oh.
4 or 5. They kind of streamlined all melee to just melee.
Yeah.
And you also had fusion spells, which was sick as hell. I don't know why they took that out the game. So
Hopefully
you
Yeah, a
had
lot
two
of effort.
personas that could work together and have unique spells that did a lot of damage or crazy effects.
That's crazy that was in like the first version of the game like that. Like showing through like the first of its kind, like you said, like that. And they did some crazy shit.
Yeah.
And they didn't bring it back for the future ones. That's pretty weird.
That was pretty weird. Like, I had the unique. Well, it's not unique, but I started off with 4 and I backtracked to play 3.
Yeah.
So it felt like I game mechanics. I went
Yeah,
backwards.
that's weird. There must have been a reason. Like either it was too much work or maybe it was pertinent to that game. Maybe it was really balanced poorly. Who knows? What was next on the list?
Tekken
Persona
8.
man. Tekken 8.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We finally dragged Infamous into the dojo. This man has the
Huh?
game now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it does, yeah.
Technically.
Now we just gotta
Technically,
get
I'm
him
playing it right
against
now.
us.
And technically, you're beating our asses too.
Just say I may have
mean-
found out what the low button was. That's crazy.
Oh no.
But yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say it's the best Tekken.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy.
I
think
main
they've,
Oscar since Tag Tournament 2, the game that almost killed that franchise, and I immediately dropped it for Raina. They have some really good additions. Right? They have some really good additions
I
to
mean,
the
they
cast.
just gave a chick a cool moveset, right? Like an actually cool moveset.
Yeah.
Like
It's
a
not just her either,
PS2
though.
arcade
Like, you got
game moveset.
Victor.
Yeah, I mean, they went kind of nuts with the characters. Victor is like a Metal Gear Rising character. It's on crack. Raina's a bitch
Hey!
of the right bloodline.
She is a little
Yes,
bitch. Though, I ain't
respect the
gonna lie.
bloodline. You
Respect the
mad?
bloodline.
You can't say
Who was the
nothing.
third one they added? Oh yeah, the coffee lady.
Oh, yeah.
You have a crazy
I've seen
coffee
her.
As
lady.
you seen
Oh,
her?
yeah, just bobbing
She
and
is
weaving through
fire.
Boy, she wild.
She is fire.
Yeah, she be high off life for real.
Definitely on coffee.
Working people in 4K.
I did go online for the first time
Yeah.
about yesterday. I thought, not yesterday. God dang. I think it was actually today. I can't get my days. I've been working. But I ran up there and thought I was just seeing who knew what she was doing. That was kind of scary. She had Ultra Instinct. She was like, we I'm like, oh, I heard the trumpets and everything. I'm like, oh no.
I'm pretty sure that's like one move. I saw a YouTube video of some guy doing that. He just like holds forward and like you don't know how to beat it. You're just gonna get fucking shit on.
It was like, we.
Which I feel like that's all of Tekken. It's just like I don't know, it's like a grab bag of this is the square hole. How do you get into the square hole? Tyke, it's not the square. It's like what?
Mind games. Mind games
Yeah.
are a big part of it.
It's like ridiculous
Yeah.
tricks and everyone's a whole new puzzle to uncover. It's
The
fucking
moment I get
crazy.
you to mess up and whiff is the moment I get to take half your life bar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very scary game. That's probably why it's so fun to watch. I always watch Tekken tournaments, which is odd. 'Cause
I mean, they're really good to watch.
and they're really
Yeah,
fun to watch.
People get real saucy too.
Like, here's the thing. Like, some games, I feel like this is the thing for like the real popular games. It's like some games are fun to play, some games are fun to watch. The few games are both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tekken's fun
I
to
agree.
play, and it's really fun to watch.
Very it's a very unsafe game. It feels like when you watch it. I don't really know.
Oh, yeah,
but
they definitely know it is. And they definitely up
it's
the
like
aggression in
people,
this game.
yeah, like people, like especially then, like people would just be so careful. Like they would not messing around. You whiff a jab, you're dead. It's like what? Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Someone you should have known better. What was he
Yeah.
thinking?
Just like you have to. I feel like even if you do know, you just have to do shit. Like the game forces you to take action. It's pretty cool. It's very Soul Calibur like. Boy, do I wish that game was still alive.
Oof.
Damn,
And the
Uh,
addition of the heat
Yeah.
bar, the 10 toes down button.
Yeah, the heat bar is
10
cool. The
toes
story
down,
mode is super
bitch.
cool. The bonus arcade stuff is good. They finally have put combo into the practice mode so you can actually see it while you do it.
And PSA to people who may be who have the game, you can make Drakenov Drake. Do it.
You can
yeah,
make
that's
Draken
wild.
off.
You can just make
Draken
a random
off.
black dude
Draken
with
off.
a fade.
Drakenov is the GOAT, bro. He give him that fade.
Perfect fade, perfect
Ooh.
lining, perfect Tim's is out here. But yeah, that's definitely probably the best Tekken game. It seems really cool. It's got all the bells and whistles. Good shit. But yeah, is that everything, Lerone?
No, we got
Not
one
even
more.
close,
No.
bitch. Hit him with the big one.
GranBlue Fantasy.
Wow, that's crazy that Vindictus came out in 2024.
I know,
After
right?
all this time.
That's what we call it.
Out of pocket.
It's like
Yeah.
anime Vindictus.
Really
If
good
that's
game.
even possible. It's
Like,
even
was
more
it already
anime.
anime?
Yeah.
No, GranBlue Fantasy Relink. I didn't think I was
Really
gonna
good.
have. Shout out to the homie Eric who isn't guest
Yeah,
today.
boy, Eric put us on.
He put us on. We were definitely sleeping on that game.
Yeah,
Played
I was
it
sleeping
and-
on it too.
He knows all the good co-op games. Well, most of them. Some of the recommendations be capped,
Most
but
of 'em.
most of his stuff is solid.
Yeah.
Man's
That
eyes are
was
unclouded.
Eyes unclouded by hate. He just wants to have fun
Yeah,
with the homies when he pops up every month. With the
Right?
milk.
Yeah.
Makes his guest
With the
appearance.
milk and the cigarette,
Yeah.
Eric show up. We need to do the podcast Father's Day, have Eric show up just to see.
Yes.
Yo,
But yeah, no, that was fun. I was not expecting the level of depth in each character. We
I mean,
ended up
yeah, we
getting.
already hit 100. Like,
Yeah.
damn, what?
Oh yeah. What you on Infamous? You 60 something, or did you get
I didn't play anymore. I just did practice. I found out my character has like a whole extra moveset that you can unlock by going into the Ultra Sin Devil Trigger mode or whatever the fuck.
Ultra
Like,
Sin Devil Trigger. What the fuck?
absolutely ridiculous. Like the depth of the characters, it's probably not as deep as Vindictus, but it's good
it's
enough.
close.
There's
Close.
fun
Yeah,
mechanics
it's
there.
a solid second.
Yeah, and the fights are fun for the most part. Like my character, I had this dude who can like transform when he gets his bar up, and you get your bar up by like completing like your combo finishers or using an ability. And once you transform, you're on the bar starts cooling down, right? Starts draining out. But you gain another bar, and if you manage to fill that bar up by doing combos in that form, and you transform again, and you put all your transformation juice into the big sword energy on your back. And then the big sword energy gives you new moves, and the new moves can drain the new meter that you get, and then it gives you like a super finisher, changes your super move, the SBA or whatever that's called, gives you a whole new animation for that too. It's fucking crazy.
That's wild.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, the amount of depth that goes into it is crazy.
Insane.
There's just one dude. There's like how many dudes? There's like 20 dudes.
Yeah,
20, yeah.
There's a lot of dudes.
and they all
Yeah.
have their own unique combat system.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
saw somewhere in here they were like on Steam alone it had 80,000 plus people on like release, which is
Nice.
for a PC game like that's crazy. For like a
Yeah.
non-competitive game, like that's a lot.
Yeah,
I hope it continues to keep going this strong. We're gonna be seeing a whole lot of wild characters, man. I'm ready for 2B already. I ain't gonna lie.
She's
Yeah,
in the
you know
fighting game,
2B is
right?
coming, bro. Yeah, she's coming to the fighting game.
You're disgusting, Rodney.
What you mean? Look, shut up. You know what I'm here for.
She's not meant to be in Tekken, bro.
And
She's in
speaking
every
of
game.
2B,
She'll be in
She
Tekken.
be-
She's good to be a Soul Calibur, not Tekken.
Bruh.
You're
Don't
gonna
hate.
save Tifa for Tekken.
yeah.
You're disgusting, Rodney.
I am.
But
Whatever.
speaking of 2B, her 2024 counterpart had a gameplay trailer in the PlayStation.
Oh, hold on. Yes, the state
yo.
of play. Before
Yes,
we get
sir.
there, let's get this other stuff out of the way. The first thing they showed was Helldivers 2, which looks like Starship Troopers co-op, absolute nonsense, over the top, super patriotic shooter. Looks pretty cool. But after that, they showed Lerone's probably favorite game of all time,
Oh yes, Stellar Blade.
Stellar Blade.
Stellar Blade.
I feel like they've been showing this game for like 7 years.
7 years.
Has it? I mean, it's been. It was
No,
better
it's
than
only been
Project
like
Eve.
2.
It's
I
been
think
a
it's
while.
only
It's
been
been more
like
than 2.
2.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
been
yeah.
more
You
than 2.
sure?
At
Yeah, 'cause
least
they-
3.
Yeah, they showed us Project Eve first, and then
Yeah. And then they gave us a launch date, April 26th, which is I'm surprised.
2021.
Oh,
Nice.
3 years.
Yeah.
Almost.
Oh.
Yeah, they show gameplay. It has parries. It has dodges. It has combos. It has floating robots. It has a super fast walk speed.
Fat
Looking a lot like
asses.
Nier.
looking
Just
a lot.
like Nier.
Mm.
Anything else specifically that gets you excited for that game, Lerone?
All about the assets, bro.
It's like, hell no, bro.
The backstory is gonna be crazy.
Crazy
Oh,
backstory.
crazy.
Let's fucking go. You know when we should really go?
So
Fast. Real fast. And a brand new Sonic the game that was announced.
did you say Sonic the Game?
I did. Sonic Shadow. You know why I said that? Because I was literally looking over at my list and I saw fucking Shadow's face and it actually just drew my ass for a loop, bro.
Nice.
Shadow
Why,
is coming
though?
back against all fucking odds. The Hedgehog with the Gats is
Yes,
coming
sir.
back in Sonic Shadow Generations.
Wait, did they really give Sonic a gun too, or is that like a fan made thing?
It's probably
I
a
only
fan.
saw Shadow doing
I
Shadow
honestly
things.
don't know. He probably did not have a gun.
I mean, they in the same universe. Hedgehogs with guns, bro. We
Nah,
got
Shit, Shadow,
pals,
'cause
and
he's
we
the
Only
got.
Shadow about
easiest.
that business.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's wild. Sonic Generations was a game that came out like what, 2010, I think? Long time
They
ago.
came out that long ago.
Yeah, because Shadow came out in 2006. Prime Edge Lord time, so pretty fun way I think to bring back a Sonic
2011
game.
is when
Get a new
it came out.
character. Well, there you go. That's
Mm.
cool. I know Rodney's a big Sonic fan. He cannot wait.
Oh yeah, he loves Sonic 06.
The
Best
Oh,
game.
yeah.
biggest,
Favorite
You
game
better
is Sonic
stop.
06.
He beat that game like
Yo.
8 times.
Are you stupid?
Yeah.
What you
Yeah.
mean?
And then his second favorite game is Shadow the Hedgehog. He just can't stop telling us about how awesome the gameplay was and how it has
That game was
multiple
so
endings. And
bad.
it's
Yeah, he
Right?
told us to have
ahead of
multiple
its
endings. I
time.
was
Had
like,
PvP
what?
too, didn't it?
Yeah, and PvP, dude. He's like, I can't wait for Call of Duty to add Shadow the Hedgehog, and I could finally PvP like I've always dreamed. Like,
They
Yes.
should have, honestly. I mean, ain't nobody using a gun like Shadow.
oh god,
That man was born in the hood for real.
Yo, wow.
yup.
The fact that y'all was lying for like 2 minutes straight.
What you mean?
Yo,
Lies? What do
wild.
you mean?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we
Shut
have no
up.
idea what you're going on
Gaslit.
about, sir.
Get used to it.
Right.
Don't appreciate these disingenuous assertions.
Uh-oh.
Exactly.
You right, I
Don't hit
don't.
that button, Rodney.
Oh, right,
Don't
don't
do
hit
that.
it. You don't want the problems, Rodney.
You don't want them problems, big homie.
What you
It's
mean?
gonna turn to Mass Effect 4. You about to get counterpunched, bro.
Real quick.
Crazy.
Damn, never.
Shut
Did
up. I hate
Andromeda
y'all.
have it?
No, it didn't.
Oh, Joe had nothing good.
Of course it did. God damn it.
Andromeda didn't have anything good.
Didn't even have prompts, did it?
No.
No, there was no Renegade Paragon.
Right. What a bunch of assholes. Speaking of assholes, Zenless Zone Zero is aiming to bring a voluptuous amount of assholes to you in the near future on the
Whoa,
PlayStation
what?
5.
Huh?
What kind of
What kind of
words
are
did
you-
you just use?
What
I
are you
used a
on
bunch of
about?
words, and I'm talking about that big, voluptuous, bare ass included in Zenless Zone Zero, which
Oh
is
my
a brand new character action game made by the people who made Genshin Impact.
Oh, what the
Nice.
fuck?
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on,
like
I can see
pretty
what
sick
game
looking.
you're
You guys don't know
man.
this?
I know, I saw
I swear
it.
I
I saw
talked
What
about
game
this
is this?
Zenless Zone
Zenless
Zero.
Zone Zero.
It's a fat gotcha game.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's not for me,
But it's
Chief.
got super sick character designs and
Oh, I
pretty
saw
sick combat.
this.
Yeah. Looks
Why
dope.
gacha games got all the best combat? Like, what is
Because they
going
got all
on?
the money.
Yeah, they got all the
Yeah,
money.
that is
And
true, yeah.
you're playing GranBlue Fantasy Relink, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, that's.
Oh wait, that's based off a gotcha game. Never mind, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That is sad. I mean, just like I feel like they could copy successful genre and do good, or they can just be retarded and crazy and make foam
Hey.
stars.
That's the Zell's game of the year. Hold on, bro.
What?
Square
That's
Enix's new multiplayer shooter with a focus on building structures with foam.
Zell said that is the freaking
Coming
Splatoon
out
killer.
in.
Hey,
It's out
foam
right now.
stars.
Actually, at the
Oh, it's
time
over.
of
It's out
recording.
right now.
You can get
Oh
foam stars on
my
PlayStation right now with the code.
Download that shit right now,
Boy.
Chief. Download that shit right now. We finna get into this
We
phone
ain't finna
and we
do
gonna be
nothing, my
stars,
There
brother.
will be
We
no
are
foam
not.
stars played
We
in
not
my
getting
future.
foamy with the
Wait,
homies, big dog.
y'all
I'm
don't-
Hey,
good.
don't play
Yeah.
that,
Oh, we
bro.
get foamy with
Gee,
the
this
homie.
shit might
Alright,
go.
you give me one line
Not
like
getting
that.
foamy with the homies. I'm
You
good.
give me one liner like that, you might get
Buddy
me.
out of pocket for that one, Chief. Hey, look,
What
bro,
you
this shit might
mean?
go hard.
No.
I'm good.
I'm not trying to play my boys in the phone, bro. I'm sorry.
I swear to God.
I
Yo,
can't
when
look
you
my
jump in the
son.
phone pit.
One day, I can't look your son in the eye.
You
What you
playing
Damn.
mean,
phone
son? I
stars?
enjoy
That
phone
is
with the
crazy.
homies.
Oh no, this shit don't. I'm looking at it right now. This
He
shit look
said,
kind of.
"Ugh."
I mean, the picture they're using is some dude with a wrestling belt and an afro on a dance floor. I don't know how that has to do with foaming people up, but all right.
That sounds like a
Yes.
whole lot of nonsense just being thrown together.
It does
Foaming
seem
them
like a whole
up.
lot of nonsense.
I feel like they're definitely going to be using this the same way that like people that play Splatoon, they used to do this thing where they would like put explicit content like underneath. So like
Oh
if
my
you are
god!
winning, you uncover the picture, but if you're losing, it covers it up.
It's like the Naruto thing that he did when he turned into a chick with the fucking clouds over his
Oh,
shit.
Sexy
Yeah,
jutsu?
exactly.
Oh my
yeah.
god, it's so cringe. God damn. Why do I remember that?
Because
Because you
it was
remember,
enticing.
you also remember
Remember all
the
the worst
villains
parts.
of the the low income housing.
I mean, that wasn't
The
Did
rice
remembered.
you?
That
ninjas.
was that was
No,
made
but did
up.
you remember my Ninja info cards?
Ooh.
Chakra
Shut up.
encoded my Ninja
oh
info
my
cards.
god, you just about like 2005. Stop.
Look, man, we just need a
Should have
blast from the
left it.
past.
We should have stayed in 2005.
Yeah.
But something that shouldn't have stayed in the early 2000s, we got a nice crossover with Godzilla and Dave the Diver.
That was
Dave
so
the
random.
Diver.
There was a
Diver.
Godzilla movie that came out in 2000, right? Or was it like the late 90s, and it was fucking terrible.
They've been getting
Yeah.
better. I heard the latest one was
Oh
really
yeah,
good.
100%. This one was when I think they explain it as like the American studios didn't know what to do with Godzilla, so they made that movie, and the Japanese studios were so disappointed in it, they took it back and made it its own monster. It's like a
Wait,
shitty
what?
little Godzilla monster. It's hilarious.
Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what Dave Diver is. I think that's a
Didn't that
weird indie
win?
game.
Well, no, it
It
got
Yeah.
won something
nominated.
or got nominated. Yeah. I don't know how Godzilla is gonna tie into it, but it sure looks
Gonna be
interesting.
He's gonna be a monster under the water, bro. Dave the Diver's gonna have to run into him and get bodied.
I guess that's pretty weird though.
What is even the gameplay loop of Dave Diver?
That's the real
Diver.
question. I don't
That
want to
is
find
the
the
real
answer.
question.
No,
I
no.
mean, it was nominated, so it gotta be
Apparently, it's a good
decent.
game.
That's
I feel
wonderful. God bless the David Diver fans out there. And if somehow on this God's green earth you are listening to this podcast, fuck you in particular. However,
No.
moving on.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
so the Jimmy, G.
This man just attacked
This
the
man Jimmy's
listener.
definitely
Right?
Russell.
Hey, yo, we don't
Hey,
co-sign that.
hey,
Yeah, I'm not
the
co-signing that
the name
one.
stands for itself, bro. You gotta respect it.
Oh, Russell Jimmy, yeah, you Russell like for real,
Oh
bro.
god, dude. You know who isn't Russell though? This vampire in this top-down isometric survival RPG from Stunlock Studios called V Rising, coming to PlayStation 5 sometime in 2024. Now this game's gameplay loop looked pretty fun. It's pseudo survival game, pseudo action RPG top-down, kind of like Hades.
Oh,
It's like 3D. It looks pretty cool actually. I don't know if it's co-op or anything. I have no idea, but it looks well made. Very interesting. Something that I was also interested in, Silent Hill: The Short Message, came out, full game, free to play on PlayStation.
Already out?
Yep, been out for like a week. I already played it.
How was
It's
it?
What are your thoughts?
it's I don't want to say it's absolute trash because it's really not. Like when you think of
Started off
trash,
like that?
it's free, right? Like, well, we got PT for free, but that wasn't really a game, and it was also made by like literally one of the best game devs of all time, right? Like, if there are people at Konami that are genuinely excited to make a Silent Hill game, and this is like their first time actually putting a game together, I don't want to shit on it because at least it's an attempt, and it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, the music is made by the guy who made OG Silent Hill music, so the music's phenomenal, right? Insanely good. The rest of it's very basic. It's not bad. It's just really basic, right? You're just following a basic story of a girl who goes to a tower. She gets a short message, hence the name, from her, I guess, beloved friend who's very young, right? She's kind of a Life is Strange thing, except really cringe, like more cringe.
Yeah, that's the
All
one with the
about
brother like Mia Khalifa.
yes,
hey yo,
What?
a little bit.
Little
I
bit,
would
a
have,
little
you
bit.
know, a little bit.
hold on, I'm
Look,
trying to
That's
see
a
what's
little
going
racist
on.
throw.
What's
Wow.
It's a
No,
little-
no. You
I
can
don't.
look at
I don't think. No, I think she's like German. They're either German or
she?
Japanese in this game. Yeah, because the game takes place in a Japanese
Germo?
town. Yeah, it's like a
she
weird
does
mix.
kind of look like
Huh.
her. Not like
It's very
really?
strange.
Right?
It's like I think it's a
Really?
fictional town. Maybe it's real. Like I've never heard of that, but I know, German culture and Japanese culture like to play inside of each other a lot, or at least Japanese culture is very into it.
Whoa!
Hell yeah.
Bro, what is
Say that
wrong
again?
with him?
Talking about
Oh.
me.
What?
Like they're
That's
playing
fire.
with each other.
they definitely do.
Wild.
How
Bro,
many
what is
Japanese
wrong with
games,
him?
bro, have you played that just start talking about some weird German shit you ain't never heard of before?
I mean,
There's
they
a lot
are
of German
closely
motherfuckers in
intertwined,
anime.
yes, but
That's what I'm saying. This
But
that
that
apparently there's
choice of
towns
words,
of that's a thing.
the choice of words was very interesting.
Regardless,
Hey,
I
you did
definitely
the damn
made the
thing,
wiggly
goddamn.
motion with my hand too when I said that. So
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
What's wrong with him? Get him
Nice.
out of here.
she's basically searching for a friend
She
while
got
being
friends?
stalked by a crazy monster. Yeah, her friend who sent her the message is a Japanese girl. I'm pretty sure she was like a German person or a mixed person or something. It's typical teenage girl problems. Anxiety, the fear of being alone, and I don't know if they directly refer to her period, but like pregnancy is brought up as a topic. It's fitting for a Silent Hill game. The biggest problem is everything is on the nose. Like, it's way too in your face. It's not subtle enough.
Mhm.
But it's not terrible, like I said, right? It's very basic. You just run away from the monster and solve some puzzles. I know I saw a lot of people were very upset that this was the first Silent Hill game they released after all the bullshit, and it's like, oh, this is a fucking trash fire, this is garbage. It's like, it comes from my point before. It's like, if this is really, first-time devs or early devs that are actually passionate about Silent Hill making it, like, you can't shit on this game. It's not that bad. Is it
Fair
worth
enough.
playing? It's short. You might want to try it. I don't know. You'll probably cringe at the dialogue. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it better or worse for spoken?
Oh, it's way better than
I was
Forspoken.
gonna say that's not a high bar to.
Yeah, that's a very
I mean,
low
when
bar.
the way he was talking about this game, I didn't know. I ain't know. But alright, that's
Yeah,
good.
like
Maybe
there's, I think there's
Forspoken
appropriate
dirty.
messages in this game for what Silent Hill should be about. It's just too on the nose.
Gotcha.
Fair enough.
It's like it's hitting you with the book instead of dropping in an alley with somewhere and you pass by and you see a note drift in front of your face. But something else they showed was Silent Hill 2 remake. They show like an action trailer, which was a lot of people thought was very strange because Silent Hill is known for its combat. But I don't think it looked that terrible, the combat. Like, they're definitely trying to improve it. And I think if they made the combat in the game good, that would be kind of cool. Also kind of against what Silent Hill's about. It's kind of about it being awkward and claustrophobic. But I don't know, I didn't hate it. The sounds are terrible. I don't know what the fuck. The guy who
You said the
made the
sounds.
sounds with the gunshots. Yeah, like he was shooting a handgun, Rodney, and this shit sounded like it had a silencer on it and did not have a silencer on it. I'm like, what?
That's
Yeah.
a grenade launcher. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, bro, it was really weird. Again, Silent Hill's all about subtlety, not giant action combat sequences, but at the same time, if they want to show off, hey, we made the combat good this time, that's
Yeah.
probably a good choice.
Hopefully they got something to
Yep.
prove and it goes the right way instead of them just flopping at something they might not have needed to change.
Hopefully.
We'll see. Like I've never
no
owned a
release
Silent Hill
date, which is
game.
the only concerning part.
Played them. Never owned one. Would be nice to actually, play one.
You could play. I feel like you can play. Maybe you can play any on the PS5. You could probably bootleg one on your PC, honestly, at this point, but we don't condone illegal downloads of video games around here, ain't that right?
That's right, boys.
Mhm.
We out here spending
That's
money,
right.
money.
Hell
On
yeah.
God,
Big
we're here to
bucks,
Making
respect
big
poor
the
bucks.
financial
man.
decisions. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Everything, bro. Been doing
Someone who's not making poor financial decisions is, or maybe he is, I actually don't know, but the guy who made Bioshock, Ken Levine. Maybe Rodney knows him. I doubt anyone else does.
Yeah, I love me some
Uh,
Bioshock.
she showed off their new game, Judas, again. Have you seen
Oh,
that?
that
That
was them
trailer?
with them?
That was them, yep.
Yes.
At least it's him. I don't know who else from the Bioshock team is with him, but it looks very Bioshock, so I assume a couple. Like the combat was the main focus of the trailer. They showed a lot of like superpower juice you spitting out, a lot of gun shooting, and they promised a lot of decisions from the trailer at least. Look cool.
Probably everything that they wanted for Bioshock but couldn't fit into the actual game, I would imagine. Because I know they
Maybe I
wanted a
remember
more
hearing
in-depth,
rumors.
like moral system that they couldn't
Yeah,
implement
I
in
remember
time
hearing
for the
rumors
game's
about
release.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So hopefully
maybe
it's
something like
that.
that.
Yeah.
The setting I think is on like a space station, which is you know, Bioshock was based off of System Shock, so makes sense to go back there. I will say I do miss the historic time pieces that they did. I thought those were really cool and probably the best thing about Infinite and one of the best things about the OG Bioshock. Cool settings, sure, but it's whatever. Looks good.
Yeah. I'm down to
Next
see what they
thing,
got going.
for sure. Next thing on the list was a VR game. They showed a Metro game in VR, which makes a lot of sense for that. I know none of us really fucked with Metro. Seems
I
alright.
heard they were all pretty much pretty good games.
Yep.
Yeah.
All pretty good. The stories are pretty good. Pretty generic shooter. They showed another VR game. It was about beating up skeletons and like just hitting on them. Like I don't know what the hell. It was like it showed a guy grab a skeleton and just started beating his head in. Like it was wild. It was brutalizing skeletons. The
Fuck.
game that was pretty wild.
I mean,
Also
sometimes
releases
skeletons gotta
in
get
2
fucked
days.
up.
Yeah.
Hey, get rid of them boneheads, bro.
Dude, oh
On
god.
feet.
Something you will also be getting rid of the boneheads in is Dragon's Dogma 2, which was also
Yes.
shown. And I would say this is probably the best trailer they've shown for the game, where all the other ones were like
Oh.
weird, slow,
Yes.
meandering trailers, kind of showing off the characters and the story. And it's like, I wish Capcom did those things good, but they just really never do. But this trailer was all about the action, and that's what Capcom does good. They show people jumping off ice crystals and shit, jumping attacks, freaking. They had a dagger guy jump on a dragon's head, put a firebomb down, jump off of his head, do a backflip, blow up the fucking thing. The dragon was like, "Oh my god!" And he like freaked out in the background. It looks super dope. But the most important thing is they showed the next vocation, which they confirmed on their website to be called the Warfare vocation, which is going to allow you to have 3 weapons at the same
Yes.
time. Alright, so Dragon's Dogma 1, you're ever like, man, I'm a fighter, I can't shoot that asshole, I should have been a strider. Well, you can switch to the bow, you can switch to the mage, you can switch to a warrior, you can have I think people are speculating it's gonna be like any 3 in whatever order you want, and then you cycle on a line.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you have limited moves or if it's just everything. That seems pretty OP. Definitely seems interesting, though. And also speculating people saying that there's going to be more vocations that they're showing. Which I hope so.
I do too. That game's gonna be so good. Oh, it's gonna be so
Yeah,
good.
dude.
I hope it sells well.
What characters do people want? What vocation you want to play? You gonna be the Dagger Man?
See, I want to, and now that we saw that
Yeah.
trailer, I'm like, I can be the Strider I was from the first one,
Yeah,
and
technically,
a
you
little
can
bit
have a
of
bow and a
yeah.
daggers and a little bit something extra.
See, I want to try out that what's the one
I don't
with
think
the
you
what
could
was it, like a
start as that
staff?
though.
Yeah, no.
The Mystic Spear Hand.
Yeah, that looked kind of cool.
It did look pretty cool. What the hell is Denzel gonna play as? What is the Cap gonna play as?
I don't even know. I'm gonna have to figure it out, man.
What did you play in the first game?
You know, I don't even remember, to be honest.
You had to be a Strider, right?
I literally don't remember.
Did you do
I
did you
wasn't a
play Dark Arisen,
mage.
Denzel?
Yeah, that's one I had.
So
I got it
you had
later, I
access to
believe.
all the vocations.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I would have to look at my save data and see what my character was, to be honest with you, because I just
I
straight
don't
up
think
don't
Dark
remember.
Arisen added any vocations, did it?
I could have swore it did. A couple of
No,
them.
they had them all from
They did?
the base game. Yeah. You just didn't unlock everything at the start. Like you started with Fighter,
Yeah.
Strider, and Mage, and then you got the advanced ones and the mixed ones. What about you, Lerone?
I'm in the same boat as Denzel with this one. I don't remember. I was a side character. Your pawn did everything.
Yeah, I
I don't
remember
know what the
getting you
hell my
guys as
pawn's gonna
pawns.
be.
I
Every
laid it back. I was the
time.
cameraman of the show. Your pawn was the MC Cornell.
Freaking, she was OP as
I
shit.
was
I
the
remember that.
cameraman.
Sorry. Oh, the cameraman. The cameraman memes? That was me. I was running beside, getting all the angles.
Doing backflips and shit. Helm Splitter was so good. Oh my god, my character was stacked in that game.
Yes, yes, he was.
Yeah, more ways than one for sure, but
See, I wasn't even talking like that.
I'll show you
But I
were.
mean, to be
That's
fair,
lying
yeah.
there.
I mean, that man's character was so busted. I kind of had like not you. Well, in that game, if you use somebody's pawn who was like
You got like
stupid
way
high
less
level,
XP.
yeah. So it kind of keeps you from just trying to cheap out the game, which makes sense. So I used them once I got everybody like toward the end. I just let that man go wild.
Yeah. Full
I love the
infinity.
spellcasters. I just didn't want to be a spellcaster because the stuff that they could do
Yeah.
is
Well, maybe you can if you have 3 to choose from.
that is true. Spellcasting dagger man.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I
No,
might have I might have had daggers.
I'm sure you were a Strider. There's no way you weren't.
I think I had
The
daggers.
I hope they add more classes, or they have more classes than they showed, because like there were so many fun classes in the Dragon's Dogma Online, and even the
Oh
base Dragon's
yeah.
Dogma had cool stuff. Like I want Mystic Knight back. They had
Oh, that sounds cool.
yeah, that was like the buff, like the knight with like buffs and stuff. It was super dope. In the online one, they had this dude called the Alchemist, who was a tank, but he would use like crystals and shit to tank, and he had like a glowing shield, and you could put crystals on people, and it would be like a stacking debuff, and you could put buff crystals around you to take less damage and shit. It was super crazy. You could float around and like punch crystals into the air to launch off the ground. Like it was crazy as hell.
It was a shame I never got
Super unique.
Dragon's Dogma Online to work.
I mean, you guys would have liked the Strider in that game. I don't think had the bow as well, but he got Attack on Titan. Like fucking what is it called? The maneuver
Grappling
gear.
hooks?
Yeah, he had the maneuver gear. He could skeet around the
3D
map.
maneuver gear.
And yeah, it was crazy.
Catching niggas in 4K and 3D.
Yeah, it was really cool. But yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 looks great. March 22nd. Be on the lookout. Something else that comes out March 22nd, which is most unfortunate for them, Rise of the Ronin. I hope they are
Oh
able to find a
yeah.
player base and make money
Ooh.
here. This is the next Team Ninja game, which I love all the Team Ninja games, man. Neos are fantastic. I never played that Wo Long game. I forgot that even came out.
I did.
Didn't we play
Um,
the demo?
We played the demo, but we never played the
Yeah.
game. And then Strangers of Paradise, obviously the greatest game ever made.
Stop
Isn't
it.
it free?
Stop it.
Yes. Stop it. But yeah, this looks like a more cinematic, like almost Ghost of Tsushima-esque open world game.
Yeah, it
Which is
definitely looks like a
interesting.
mix of Ghost of Tsushima and I don't know if I want to say Assassin's Creed, but just
A
the
little bit.
mobility
Yeah.
it kind of reminds me of like some of the stuff they added in the later games.
Yeah, for sure. The Wing Glider reminded me of Assassin's Creed too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks cool though.
Yeah, it does.
It does well.
Oh, Sekiro. Some of the stuff reminded me of stuff
Sekiro,
you had in
yep.
Sekiro.
Yep. For sure. I mean, Neo is always like a Souls game, right? Just way more mechanics.
I did not like Neo in comparison to Sekiro. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief.
I think Sekiro's a better game, and I think Neo just has more. This is way more in depth. The mechanics in that game go crazy. Like if you're able to ignore or get through the RPG stuff, you could do so much more with your moveset in that game. It's so sick.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
fun.
It's a lot
Definitely worth a
of
shot.
good games coming out.
Oh yeah,
This
oh
year.
yeah.
In the first half is wild.
And they
Oh, so
announced
wild.
Until Dawn remake, which is cool, I guess. I feel like you could play that though. Can you still? Isn't it a
Not on
PS4
PS5,
game?
right?
It's a PS4 game. You can play it, I think. Pretty sure you can. Maybe just up-resing it and stuff. Whatever. That's cool. Death Stranding 2 was the next big one. Called Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. I didn't even catch that. That's the subtitle.
On the beach, brother.
Very pertinent to the game. If you played the first one. Absolute wacky mastery of the art being displayed by Hideo Kojima, bro.
That man is only drugs, and I love
Yeah,
it.
that man is literally a god. Like he used to put God as like his name as like a joke, right?
What's
That
wrong?
man's
That's a
God,
wild.
bro.
That's a
I got
wild
you.
joke.
This
You
man on
gotta
his
give it to
Jesus
him,
shit
bro.
for real, bro.
I mean,
He
hey,
he
look.
is absolutely.
When it comes to storytellers, man, Hideo Kojima is
He
definitely
said in
a
the first
league of his
game was
own.
all about the what do you say? The string. It was all about the rope. That's what it was. It was all about the rope. It was all about bridging connections, right? Not being
Yeah.
combative. This is what people didn't like about the first game, right? It was all about making connections, not really a whole lot of combat. Working together with people. Absolutely did that, and it made it interesting to play. Obviously, it's not for everyone. I think the story is for everyone. The story is fucking fantastic. So well
I need to
done.
finish that actually.
Wa-
So many
It's
games.
really cool. It's a shame you do so much driving and shit, but it's just really cool. The story and the combat that there is feels good too, which is funny. This game, he said, sometimes you got to put the rope down and bust out the stick. I think so, like a
Excuse me?
person in that, yeah, I think a person in that trailer said something like that. I think Troy Baker says that. Troy Baker's character, and they immediately show this man getting into a fight with a samurai as he uses a guitar that poops out baby noises, like absolutely ridiculous.
Poops out baby
Uh,
noises.
And it's like the best animated shit you've ever seen. Like the graphics are nuts, the voice acting's insane. A quality people all around. It's crazy, dude. Looks super good. I'm super excited. Um, Even more exciting after that, they would put that man in a movie studio as he like got zoomed out because he's gonna make a fucking movie, I guess, about something. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, and we're gonna make a tactical espionage game. So get ready for that."
Get ready for it.
I was like, "What?" He's making a
Hmm.
horror game with Xbox. He's making Death Stranding 2. He's making a movie, and he's making a tactical espionage game for PlayStation. Man is
Man
like,
is busy.
I am here, and I will deliver upon you the fruits of thy labor. That is nuts.
That man's work
How did
ethic
Lerone
is
feel about that Stranding, though? That's
ridiculous.
what I want to know.
Did he play the first
man,
one?
I did not.
One thing, have you seen anything about it? Have
I seen gameplay and stuff. Yeah,
you seen the story stuff?
not the whole story. I did see a couple cutscenes. I did like I like what I saw. I just
Yeah.
didn't. That just
I
didn't feel like a
think
game for me.
if you like writing and you're a writer, I think a lot of people give Hideo Kojima shit for a lot of shit being really long-winded and ridiculous, but at the end of the day, I think everything he says is with a message behind it, and it's really well delivered. I think it's absolutely worth absorbing for future ideas at the very least. I know it's a kind of a joke that he's like an artist and everything. This man is a fucking artist, bro. This is the closest you're gonna get to like a modern day. I don't know. He's like a Scorsese of video games. Like it's crazy.
That's wild.
He's so good at what he does. Like no one's even close, right? Like it's a joke in comparison.
Yeah.
But yeah, that show looks great. That was the end of the state of play, though. That was all the juice.
All the juice.
All the juice. I think there was an Xbox event too that happened. I don't remember if we talked about it in the previous
Yeah.
podcast. I don't think so. I just remember they showed Avowed. They showed more Avowed gameplay, which is the big open world RPG from Obsidian. The artwork, if you just Google Avowed right now, the artwork for the cover they showed is like insane. Like it's so good looking. Like a skeleton with like flowers growing out of it. It looks nuts. I wish the rest of the game looked as cool as that. They were talking about how I think they showed off a lot of gameplay. I think they were talking about how they were looking for like at Vermintide and Darktide in those games for like their melee combat, trying to get that feedback. And they felt really good about it. And I will say it looks like a step above their usual melee combat, but I think it looked kind of bad at the same time. A little jank looking,
Just a little bit.
A lot of the character models look very. I don't know if it's a very weird art style. It's kind of cartoony. But yeah, I'm still interested in it for sure because it's all about the story and they confirmed there's like multiple endings and everything, so it's probably going to be excellently written. Definitely interesting.
Okay.
I don't remember what else I showed the Xbox, but who gives a shit? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is coming out end of this month, I believe, right? Or early next month?
Yes, it is.
I think
the
it's
end of
end of
this
this month.
month.
Yeah. Yes. I know Denzel's very excited.
There's too many games coming out, and I'm poor, and I don't have a lot of time.
And you're
It's
playing Final
sad
Fantasy VII
times.
Rebirth, bro.
It's sad fucking times. I want to be playing Persona 3 Reloaded, but niggas ain't got time and money to spend $70 in 125 hours. I just ain't got it in me.
It's cool, bro. I'm gonna give you 70. I'm gonna get you fired. You have the time and the game.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna get you fired.
Oh wow.
And then I'm gonna be on the
It's like,
street.
hey.
I'm gonna be just like the dude outside my crib that's living in the
but
tent.
you got a down payment. You got to smooth a couple weeks before you get evicted, bro. You pie.
Bro, you funny as hell. Buddy ass outside living in a tent, put another tent on top of the tent to stop the rain, bro. He living dangerous out there.
Oh no.
That's what real friends do. Get their friends fired.
Yes.
What else are we here for?
I mean,
Suicide Squad.
We
Anyone
talked
actually
about all
get
the
that?
games we played, right?
don't even come in here talking
I
that
did not
bullshit
mean. I did
about
not
no
mean literally.
Suicide
Like what
Squad.
else do we got? But yeah,
Oh.
Suicide Squad also came out to a great reception.
Ooh-wee.
I can hear the
not looking
smile on
great
your
on
face when
Steam.
you said that.
Not looking great on Steam. I think it had like 18,000 people. It's not
What was
great
it?
for Steam numbers.
Was it Young who was like it was half the people of Marvel Avengers when that came out?
Oh
Probably.
my god. You
This is on
realize
PC.
how abysmal that is?
This is on PC. I think the major audience is on console. It does not mean it's sold well on console, though. I heard nothing but bad. Like, everyone you see talk about this game is like, wow, can't believe this is shit. Can't believe this is the end of Rocksteady. Can't believe they're done. Like, it's nothing but negative,
Yeah.
just negative. I don't know the word. It's just everyone's negative about it.
I mean, there's a couple paid actors in the YouTube comments defending the game.
Yeah, paid
You
actors.
say
A
that.
couple of paid actors. I mean, they might
You
actually
say
believe it's
that.
a good game. You know, people out here ain't got no taste.
Yeah.
You say
Or either
that.
their bar is really like, boy. I saw some of
Bro,
them
you
comments.
talking about
It
the
was
same
like,
people that buy fucking Call of Duty every year.
Like one person
I
was
would
like,
not put those in
finally,
the same group.
yeah, it's not
Would you
not
not?
exactly the same.
No, those people don't even think about this game.
I mean,
Not even a thought. Like, haha, that game's shit. Lol. Back to COD.
Got the card. You right.
Back to COD.
And have you even played it?
Have I know?
Nope. Here's the thing. I have.
Oh no.
It's not the worst game ever made. Not that bad.
Nobody said that.
It's the Rocksteady like gameplay is there. Oh, no. But it's better than like a normal shooter, right? Like I think it's at least on par with Borderlands. I don't think the character diversity is there. Like it doesn't feel that different to play other characters. It's kind of a problem. I think that should have probably been their number one goal, to make every character feel unique. The combo system is there, even though it seems almost impossible to not combo things, since it's not like Batman, right? It's not like you have to do like almost a time rhythm game to keep your combo flow going and make it look cool. You just kind of jump around and shoot shit, but jumping around shooting shit is fun, right? And then you shoot shit and you get better shit that lets you shoot shit harder, and then you get some powers,
It gives me
and those
bigger
powers
bullets.
let you do cool animations, because the animations are good. Like, this is not an Andromeda, right? This is not an Avengers. I think Avengers have some of the worst animations I've ever seen. This game has excellent animations, right? The characters look phenomenal, right? Like Harley, I mean, design-wise, you can say whatever you want, but like the actual, what
Texture.
the hell, what is it called? Like the fidelity of the people look incredible, right? Like King Shark was like a fucking shark man, bro. It looks crazy. I will say the story premise, I think just from the get is stupid.
Fair
Who the
enough.
fuck actually wants to kill the Justice League? And I kind of thought this was the idea. Like, you're not actually going to kill the Justice League, right? You're either going to save them or they're all going to be clones or some dumb shit. Spoilers, or not spoilers, it's in the title. You kill the fucking Justice League, like,
Yes.
hard as fuck. And it's super, like, not cool. Like, it's so lame. However, they all die. They just kind of slump over and die. And
See,
that's
my
it.
thing when I saw the game, right? Even if you did like Let's Kill Justice League, that kind of video game,
Yeah.
why did it have to be a Suicide Squad? They're C-listers at best, bro. At least have the Legion of Doom be the character you play in that.
I don't know. I don't know who was like, yo, the
That's the
Suicide
boomerang.
Squad is the hot shit, bro. I want to play as King Shark, bro. That's
King
my life.
fucking
I want to
shark,
play as
bruh.
Lobo. How about that?
Bro, calm down.
No, I
Like,
want the
I need
Lobo
to,
video
I need to
game.
play as Deadshot, bro. Like, I need to play as the
No,
guy who I jobbed
Sinestro.
out in Arkham Origins in one mission.
Let me be Lex Luthor talking shit and get into a mech.
Oh, Lex Luthor's in the game. He talks shit and he's in
Yeah,
a
I
mech.
mean, can I play as him?
No.
Okay then.
I will say, since I mean, there's probably a couple DC anime movies I haven't seen. Those are probably really good too. But like, since the Justice League Unlimited, this is like, or the Superman animated series even. This is probably the best Lex Luthor, just because he's actually bald and in a mech suit and kind of a douchebag. All right, so they got that kind of down. I think he's too small. I think he's also a bitch, and he's a giant simp, according to
Yes.
his logs. It's very strange. There's some.
Well,
This is like the next part. On top of you, just kind of like no selling the death of the Justice League members. They like super kind of shit on a lot of the characters and the stuff, just for the sake of making a cutscene happen in the game. Like, here's actual spoilers. I'm sure no one cares. There's a part when you kill Green Lantern, right? And
Yeah.
King Shark like tries to rip the ring off of him and like cuts his finger off to get the ring. And he just puts the ring on, and it works. And he turns into a Green Lantern, and he like shoots a lantern shark at Brainiac to like fucking do some crazy dumb shit. I'm pretty sure that's not how the Green Lantern rings work.
it's not.
It's like not It's not how it's supposed to happen, and it's like whatever. It's part of the game. Like it's really not. It's stupid, especially coming from the people who did such a good job at Batman. Right? They did everything in their power to make it like a comic book version of Batman. Like all the villains, all the characters are all so good, so true to themselves. Right? They just kind of like say fuck it in this game. I don't know why. I have no idea who was like I fucking hate all these superheroes and villains. Let's just get on this as hard as possible. But that's what it felt like. I will say Amanda Waller is perfect. They got the chick from Jedi Survivor. What was her name? Deer in that game, I think.
Oh,
Denzel played this game. What was her name?
What game? I
The
mean,
Jedi game.
Oh, I know
Mentor
you're talking
lady.
about Seer.
Yeah, see her. She's Amanda Waller, and she's literally Amanda Waller. Dude. She's perfect. She's just not fat. They should have made her fatter, but nails like rock hard bitch. Just like the whole game. She's a bitch. Perfect. Absolutely kills the delivery.
Perfect.
I think some of the dialogue is genuinely funny, which is kind of crazy. It's just too much of like the main story is like they should be taking parts of it seriously. I feel like there's one cutscene that takes itself seriously and it's super good. It's when Wonder Woman catches the Flash and they showed it in the trailer, and like he actually makes him talk like the truth.
oh
And
yeah, I
like
saw that. Sir.
it's like actually compelling and interesting and well done. And it's like holy shit, this is what this whole game should have been like. It's really not, bro. They no sell the shit out of everybody. Fucking the boss fights are trash. Like holy shit. Imagine having a game and you get to fight the Justice League, and it's the lamest boss fights you've ever seen in a video game.
That's crazy.
Mm.
Especially coming from the dudes who made like the Mr. Freeze fight and fucking what's his name, Deathstroke, and I guess it wasn't the guys who made Deathstroke, but it's the same series, right? They made that. They made all the sick boss fights in Arkham Origins, or they have that to go off of. They had the Joker. They had what the hell is his name, Solomon Grundy. They had the ninja fight against fucking Ra's al Ghul in Arkham City. Like, what the fuck are these fights do? I think it just stems from the combat not being as cinematic or well thought out. I don't know. It's so generalized. I feel like they could have made super hyper combat, and they just didn't because they wanted it to be easy and simple and just like shoot the gun, hit the melee, jump, shoot the counter bullet. I don't know. Very strange. It's definitely like a 6, probably. Yeah, I'd say it's a 6 out of 10. Sure.
Solid 6.
Solid 6.
Solid 6.
But the fact that so much negative feedback existed for the game made it not sell good, I think is good because they made a game nobody wanted.
Yeah, what happens when you make a product no one wants to buy?
Yeah.
Pretty
I think
much.
that's kind of how it is.
I feel like that's like the first rule of commerce is to find something people want
People
to
act like it's not
buy.
though.
Yeah, you would think it is, but yet
If you want to make
so
money,
many games
find
get away with
something that
murder.
people want. Yeah. I mean, at this point, people don't even buy stuff because they really want it. They're buying it kind of just to have it. Like it's weird. I don't know how to phrase it. It's like people buy Call of Duty every year. How many of them actually buy it because they really want to play Call of Duty, or it's just they've been caught in that loop where it's just something that they do every year, same time.
It's
You know what I mean?
because of their friends. 100%.
Mm.
All your friends get Call of Duty, you're gonna get Call of Duty too. It don't matter if it's a good
I
game,
used to
bad
think like
game.
that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, they're not buying it for me. Motherfuckers gotta get paid. I gotta work.
Once you
for
get
this.
burned 3 times in a row, that shit kind of dead, bruh.
Yeah. Well, I just don't get like. I feel like some of these games feel like they're not making the game for the actual target audience. Like, you know what I mean?
They're
Like
making it
you
just to
making
make
the
it.
Arkham series, right?
Yep.
Who Who did you think was going to want this game out of your already existing fan base?
I don't
Pretty
know.
sure it wasn't up to
Nobody.
them. I'm pretty sure whoever was at the top was like,
And I
yeah,
heard
make a
stories. I'm
shit.
not sure if any one of y'all can confirm or deny, but I heard that they were like started off making like a Superman game or something. That got axed.
I've heard it's a Superman
Yeah.
game. I've also heard it was a
Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond game. Yeah.
Both would have been better ideas than this. Wait for a
I mean,
Superman game for like 12
Yeah,
years.
there's still no Superman game. Kevin Conroy's last game should have been definitely him handing the title to fucking Terry McGinnis and Batman Beyond. That seems literally perfect, but nope. He gets to get shot in the fucking face by Harley Quinn and fucking raffle stomped.
Great times.
Although, I will say at the beginning of the game, there is a section where you're in a warehouse and it's dark and Batman's fucking on your ass and you just get shit on, and it was hilarious and amazing and probably the best part of the game.
Was it one of those moments like at the end of what is it, Last of Us 2, where you just let them kill you a couple of times just to make you feel better?
No.
Huh?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
What wasn't doing it out
Well-
of hate. Like, I think the moment was genuinely good. Right? It was like it was like you were playing against the Arkham Batman from the previous game, and you don't get the win. You just get shit on hard as fuck.
Nah, I feel you.
And then they just forgot about that, and the rest of the game happens. But yeah, feels bad,
That's
man.
wild.
Fucking disgusting.
I still think Rocksteady was one of the goats, but now they're done.
I mean, the main guys left, so like wherever they
That's
went is the
true.
new Rocksteady.
That's true. I mean, there are some people
just be
still work
leaving
there.
our stuff.
I mean, it doesn't matter if both the founders leave, that's pretty much the end of that studio.
Not a great showing.
Probably gonna get
Speaking of
relegated to
founders
making
leaving.
games no one wants anyway.
Maybe they'll break up. Who knows? Speaking of games, where the founders have left time and time again for 20 years now, Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines 2 got a
Don't do
brand
that.
new
Don't give me hope.
extended gameplay reveal.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
Don't give me hope.
Don't give me hope.
Lerone been waiting for this for a decade. It's crazy.
Look, you're not gonna get the game you want,
For a
bro. Just take
Decade,
that.
bro.
The combat looks good. I'm not gonna lie. All right.
Oh man.
I feel like there's a caveat somewhere in there.
The writing doesn't look good.
Oh.
I mean, this man
Uh,
sat through Swan Song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's true.
Ironically.
Yeah, that was a joke, though.
Joke.
Hey, but you did it. It don't matter.
If the
It don't
writing
matter
in
if it
this
was a joke, but you
game
did it.
can be serviceable, I'll take it. I don't know if it will be, but the gameplay looks fun. Like, you beat ass in this game, for sure.
For sure.
Well, I'll
Yeah,
definitely
like,
be
there's
watching
good
you play it,
animation, look
Lerone.
at cool much powers. You don't get to play as a Malkavian. I think they confirmed that, which is
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a
Just screw
big
me.
that's a
Literally-
big one.
You know what?
That's
It's because they couldn't write.
crazy.
That's why they did.
Yeah, I mean, would you rather have a bad Malkavian or them just to take the L and be like, "Nah, we can't do that shit, bro. That's way too
I'd
hard."
rather just take the L, to be honest. I don't even want to see them mess that up.
I'm down.
What I'd really rather do, though, real talk,
What?
see my homie Rodney play the first game that I bought for him like 10 years ago.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, man, look.
Hint,
Austin
hint,
want to
nudge,
give me his
nudge.
PC. I'll get it eventually, and you know what I'm saying.
Boy, it was a 2004 game? You can
Bruh,
play it on
You
a
I'm
can play it on
calculator.
your phone, bro.
I'm not
You can
playing
play
that.
it on a
If it was on my phone,
calculator,
I'd play it
bro.
on my phone, but I'm not like.
It might be on your phone.
It might be on your
Is it on the phone? Hold on, let me.
Dude, there's a lot of games on the phone. I think you can play like Resident Evil 4 on your phone and shit.
Let's see. Vampire.
I played XCOM 1 on my phone, bro.
Damn.
Like, come on.
Like yo, I know
do
you
not
have a
see
computer.
it, though.
I know you have a computer. That computer's strong enough to play Vampire.
I mean, I have my basic
Stop
business
it, Rodney.
laptop, like the Toshiba.
That's
the
strong
big
enough.
laptop I had. Boy, that computer ain't got no space
Bro,
on
you
it.
can play this
I don't
on a
even have
tablet, bro. It's a
anything on that thing. It
PS2
ain't
game
got
for
no space
2004.
on it.
Like, come on.
I want to enjoy it though.
You will. That's why, because it's a good game, Rodney.
Did it have controller support? No, right? There's probably
No.
mods let you get
Yeah,
the
probably
controller to
mods,
work.
but I think I mouse and keyboard dude. My PC.
I'm sure you can figure out a way to get the controller to work. But
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, that gameplay looks decently fun. It looks very linear though. The game. That's kind of sad, but
I mean, not necessarily a bad thing,
not at all.
as long as they can take advantage. What else is there?
You just need to see more of it, dude. I just need to see more. They showed a bit. They show more.
I mean, how far along in development is it?
I don't know. They
Because
had
I
a
feel
release
like they'll
date.
show a trailer and go silent for like 4 years, and then show another trailer and repeat the
No, because
process.
they had a huge issue. The original devs like got screwed over or something, and they lost the dev time. And then just the beginning of this year or last year or somewhere in the middle of last year, they got this new developer to start making it and they just started showing stuff. So I think they're doing pretty good. They showed a decent amount. I'm pretty sure it's going to come out this time. It looks like they're hitting all their milestones at least. It looks decent.
I mean, I'll definitely be watching Lerone play it. You know
Sure.
what? I will eventually play the first one. You said that the story was really good.
Yes. It was a good game, man. It was a really good game. I don't know what this is gonna be.
It'll probably be better than the other game we played.
I don't know, man. Swan Song was a freaking. It was what do we call that type of game?
A swan song?
It was a Swan Song. That game was a. It's like a Telltale game, right? And they somehow managed to glitch me inside the table. That was peak right there.
That was crazy. I can't believe that actually
I was in a
happened.
dialogue conversation. They just put me at the table. I had to start the whole chapter over again. I'm like phenomenal. 10 out of
Phenomenal.
10.
Yeah, I mean, also anyone else wants to touch on some games they messed with?
I mean, we all been pretty much playing the same thing for the whole
Yeah.
weekend.
Dude, GranBlue is sick. People should pick that shit up and play it. Big, cool character action game with tons of RPG stuff.
Yeah, more RPG than Final Fantasy 16.
Yes. Pretty wild. The heck else was it? I can even think. Tekken 8. That's what it was. Tekken 8, best Tekken. If anybody ever wants to play Tekken, now's your time.
Yeah. You can be a specialty boy if you're real brand new.
Oh, chief.
Specialty boy.
Specialty boys.
We ain't specialty boys out here though.
No.
Nah, I be slapping the shit out them weak ass niggas online.
What else came out that we talked about? Oh yeah. Freaking Persona, that was fire.
Persona. Yeah,
That
we
World,
talked.
that's
We
dope. Yeah, we
talked
talked.
about everything. I guess the only other news that comes to mind is that Xbox is
Oh
kind of
yeah.
throwing in the white flag. It looks like and becoming a third-party studio, and a lot of their games are apparently going to be coming to PlayStation. Starfield #1 and possibly
Yo.
others unconfirmed. That's pretty crazy. You might be playing Halo on a PlayStation in the near
It's
future.
about time.
Pretty crazy.
That's wild.
Like, that's probably
Never
like
thought
one of the
that would
only
happen.
games I want to play. Halo and Gears of War.
Yeah. Nuts, dude. I never thought I'd see that.
First
It's
time for
crazy.
everything.
Yeah, I mean, man, I'm trying to play Redfall, bro. Real time. Let me stop.
Boy,
Oh.
boy.
Let me stop. I ain't never gonna touch that.
I'll let you catch you play
Huh?
Redfall. Ever
Man,
can you play
you sound
Redfall before
hurt, bro.
Vampire, bro? We have to box for
yeah.
real. I don't care if I lose. We got to box for real, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, you would play that shit before Vampire the Masquerade? Damn.
Never. What do you mean?
More. That's a
I'd play
wild
with
thing
you.
to
That's
say.
the crazy part.
Oh
You
no!
wild.
And then
I'm
Lerone would
not
also
wasting that
join.
space on my hard drive.
And then Zell be 4-player co-op playthrough, one of the worst games ever
Excuse me?
released. You heard me,
Ooh.
Denzel.
He said, "Excuse me."
Sorry.
Nandaka?
But
Hmm.
I think that was it though. That was
It might be coming up on the end.
Yeah, only
think
thing
we
I,
pretty much covered all
only
our
other thing I've been
bases.
playing is the One Piece card game.
Oh yeah, we ain't talking about it. We ain't
Piece
talking about
card
it.
game.
Alright, wrap it up.
It's
Yeah, wrap
online,
it up.
though, brother. It's
Yo,
online.
get the cane, drag this man off stage real quick.
Right.
Gotta get him out of here. All right. Anything anybody want to plug? Like maybe Lerone's book series.
Yeah, go to worldpresence.com, buy my books, help about that.
Worldofpresence.com.
Enjoy your
On
time.
up.
Dot
Yeah.
com.
Maybe a YouTube channel from the Cap or something like that.
Big Cat Man posting up new videos every Wednesday and Thursday. Come check it out. Let
You
me
just
know
lost
what you
5
think.
subscribers. That's crazy.
That's
I'm
crazy.
trying to get to 100. It's sad times out here.
Remember to check
You'll
out
get there.
Pixelated Perception. Recommend this to your friends.
Yes. If you like gaming, news, some reviews, and a whole lot of shit talking, baby.
Some reviews.
On God.
On God,
You
on
know where to
God.
find us. We
We
here.
got you covered. Almost as good as Satisfied Gamer Grips.
Oh my
Oh,
god. Yeah,
oh.
man,
The
we out.
best
We out.
satisfying gaming experience.